Today we're going to be talking about a very famous Twitch streamer that was caught sending inappropriate messages to a minor. Now, if you're unfamiliar with who this person is, Dr. Disrespect is a YouTuber that has over 4 million subscribers. 42-year-old Herschel, aka Dr. Disrespect, was famous for his over-the-top personality, coining phrases such as and Herschel's schema was always wearing a wig, sunglasses, and an outfit that looked very retro. That was his whole theme. He was the original look and style for this type of streaming. And he was so unique and so good at what he did, he actually won Streamer of the Year.
Dr. Disrespect!
And during the speech, he was obviously drunk, which there's nothing wrong with that. He probably needed it in order to help with the nerves that he might have been feeling. But he goes on to talk about how beautiful his wife is.
But I gotta appreciate Nurse Disrespect over there, standing over there. She's somewhere over there, looking so damn good. I gotta appreciate.
Which is ironic considering the fact that later that year, he came onto a live stream completely out of character in normal clothes to announce that he cheated on his wife.
Kind of have a little bit of an announcement. And I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid. And I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful. And I'm probably going to be taking some time off to focus on stupid fucking mistakes, man. I'm going to take time off to focus on my family, and so I just wanted to let you guys know that. And I apologize to you guys and Slick Daddy. I apologize to you guys, my sponsors and Twitch. And this is not who I am. It's not what I represent. And that's it.
Which a lot of people thought that he should have kept this behind closed doors because it didn't need to be public. But what do you think? And of course, he's visibly crying because he knows that he messed up, and that's what everybody usually does in their apology videos.
One step back, 2 steps forward.
Unless you're Colleen Ballinger, then you just make a song out of it, making fun of the situation.
All aboard!
And to be clear, in November of 2017 is when he won the Streamer Award, going live on December 2017, talking about him cheating on his wife. And this news affected a lot of people negatively because a lot of people did enjoy his streams, and a lot of people wanted to be like him and wanted to be part of this community that he had built. With one Reddit user saying, "I stayed up late to make this video for you, so please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. Tell me good morning." This news affected me more than I would like to admit. Not because I'm a huge fan of the dog, which I am. I'm also his age. I am 36. I have a wife and 2 kids. The thought of having all of that threatened due to my stupidity and reckless behavior decisions makes me feel sick. I have such sympathy for what his family and he is going through. This is about as big and grave as it gets for a marriage. Well, I guess that Redditor didn't take into account somebody that could message a minor and get caught doing it and then banned from a platform for doing it, which you can't really blame him because that's like the last thing on people's minds, right? I think about him lifting his daughter up while streaming and wishing her a happy birthday. I picture a happy family that now has to carry the weight of its potential demise on his shoulders. I think about how absolutely meteoric his rise has been over the last 12 months, where he thought his career was, all of the work he's putting into his job, the awards he received over the last few months, the new endorsements. It had to have been looking really, really up for him. him and his family. And then this atomic bomb gets dropped right in the middle. I don't know how this gets rebuilt. It's just sad. Yeah, that atomic bomb wouldn't have been built if he didn't cheat on his wife, though. I don't hold up much hope for the return of Dog. How do you return from such a macho persona after something like this? How do you call yourself the two-time and ignore the stink that surrounds the phase? Do you just read donation messages as they come in? The internet will be cruel to him, as I have already seen. But despite all of this, he still tried to come back very strong during his first stream. While I'm sure he wishes that people forgot about him cheating on his wife, they didn't. He would soon be trolled by donations and people in video games.
GGSNSD, thank you for the $10. It's knock knock. Who's there? The doc coming into another woman. Thank you for the $10. Manimal, thank you for the $20. Can we have some motherfucking firm handshake? Let's go.
And he would try to play off these trolls, but you could tell that it was clearly getting to him.
Hey, watch your mouth, huh?
Aren't you the loser who cheated on his wife?
Yeah, aren't you the one that needs to tighten his braces up? Idiot.
Oh, God, you killed me. Time to report you for cheating.
I'm glad you kill me.
Why don't you go blow your nose?
From here, it would take no longer than 1 year for Dr. Disrespect to get into another controversy and get himself banned from Twitch. Now, this ban wasn't permanent because he was only banned for 2 weeks, but he was banned for going into the bathroom and streaming it live to over 60,000 people.
I'll just announce it right now. I'm doing my first ever IRL stream tomorrow live from E3.
And now we fast forward to 2020 when Dr. Disrespect got mysteriously banned completely forever off of Twitch. This was something that baffled many people on the internet because there was no reason given as to why he was banned.
I appreciate everyone watching today. We'll get through this Champions Clip. I know it's a tough. Life's weird right now. We'll get through this, okay? And fuck.
You get to try
Needless to say, that's a weird way to end your stream. It would then go on to say that Twitch has not notified me on the specific reason behind their decision. Firm handshakes to all the support during this difficult time. But other sources would go on to say that they knew why he got banned, with one person saying, for several hours now, I have been told from credible sources the reason Dr. Disrespect has been banned. However, due to the importance and sensitivity around the subject, I have refrained from going on it. I don't feel comfortable with it currently. After that, he moved to YouTube and all was forgotten. People just thought it was just a ban. It was then that Dr. Disrespect decided to make the move to YouTube and start streaming there. Fast forward to 2021 and Doc announced that he was going to be taking legal action against Twitch for the ban. And that was that. No one heard anything else until June 21st, 2024, when Coney Connors tweeted he got banned because got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that could be read in plain text. Case closed, gang. And as you can imagine, Twitter went crazy when they heard this. And Cody never did say Dr. Disrespect exactly, but people were able to piece it all together. And I also should state that Cody Connors knew this information because he was an ex-employee at Twitch. But the internet pieced this together, and Jake Lucky made this tweet saying a former Twitch employee has come forward and stated the alleged reason for Dr. Disrespect's permanent Twitch ban being for sexting a minor in the previous Twitch Whispers product. Dr. Disrespect would then see this tweet and respond to it saying, Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged and they paid out the whole contract. So as you can see, that statement there is very vague in what he's saying, as he's saying no wrongdoing was acknowledged, but that's a very thin line there. Just because there's no wrongdoing acknowledged doesn't mean there wasn't any wrongdoing done. I adjusted the auto white balance on my camera. It looks way way better now. Sorry about that. If you even noticed. The next day, the doc would then release a tweet saying, listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I need to say what I can since this is the effing internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. So there he was stating that because he was paid and they found nothing wrong, that he did nothing wrong. And as many people speculated, that he couldn't talk about it because of legal obligations. But other people seem to disagree, saying that he should just say it had nothing to do with a minor.
Doc isn't responding to the actual allegation. All he's saying is, I did nothing wrong. We would have to have some type of definition from Dr. Disrespect. What do you mean by wrong? Is messaging a minor wrong? All right? Is like, you would have to, like, do you see how many layers in the legal mumble bumbo and jumbo that's happening here? He's not responding to the actual allegation. And all these people online are like, look, Doc's innocent. See, he said he did nothing wrong. He's talking about the fucking settlement. Doc, give a real response to the allegations.
He would then go on to do one final live stream where he announced that he was going to be stepping away from streaming.
I'm going to call it right there. A little short one. We've accomplished some things, but I think more importantly, we need to step away. I think when I say step away, I'm going to have to either have to relay this to the Midnight Society, but maybe I step away from there too. Just completely remove myself from the scene. It's what I need to do. Right?
There would then be a tweet released by Midnight Society, which is the gaming company that he co-founded. He was making a game called Midnight Society, and they had this to say. On Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy BM, aka Dr. Disrespect. We assured his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy BM immediately. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed along with our community of players. Once people saw that tweet, it became pretty clear that something pretty serious happened here, because why would a gaming company that you co-founded just drop you like that? And they labeled them as facts as well. This forced Dr. Disrespect to finally release a tweet, and there's a lot of fluff in this tweet, so I'm going to start where he actually starts talking about the problem here. He says, were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy abbreviation regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have been brought against me. And then he basically says that he's not going to quit streaming, he'll be back, and that they're not going to make him disappear. Now, it's clear that his filter of what is wrong or right is a little skewed based off of some of the things he's done in the past, so we don't really know if what he did here was actually not wrong. And of course, he's going to be saying that because he is a public figure and he wants to cover his tracks. He doesn't want people to see him in that light, even though his reputation is pretty much damaged at this point. It's damaged. It's not pretty much damaged. It's gonna be hurting, as it should for anybody that is out there messaging minors with intent of doing something, or just messaging minors in general. Is just that's just weird in my opinion. And what's even worse is that people call him editing minor in and out of the statement. He definitely needs to release the messages that were sent. Maybe we'll get those at some point and be able to see what exactly happened here. Personally, I hate to see this. I love watching streamers. I watch streamers all the time, not specifically Dr. Disrespect, but it sucks when a public figure like this is doing something like that behind the scenes. It's disgusting. But there you have it. That's the whole story on Dr. Disrespect up to current events. I hope I informed you in some way, and thank you Patreons for all the support.